You're watching Newsfeed AM. Let's take you back to Bela Magistrate's Court, and that's where two suspects are arrested in connection with the house breaking and theft at President Cyril Ramaphosa's Phala Phala farm in 2020. They've appeared in court. Let's get some context now. Nqobile Madlala, good morning to you. Tell us who the person is on our screen.
Let's all go live.
Good morning, Xoli. Yes, indeed, we do have NPA in Limpopo, and of course, they're about to address the media with regards to what took place in court. We do understand right now that the case was remanded until the 10th, which will be on Friday. Memashudu, if you could just take us into your confidence, how does NPA feel at this point? Do you feel you have a strong case?
Good morning. The two suspects have appeared here in the Bela Magistrate Court. This relates to the theft of $580 and in the farm of the president of Phala Phala farm. The two suspects are facing 4 counts. Number 1 is conspiracy to commit housebreaking with intent to steal and theft. The second one is the housebreaking with intent to steal. And the third one is the housebreaking with intent to steal. The fourth count is money laundering. In the first incident, the suspects went to the wrong farm, took it drum, and then they broke in and entered, but they couldn't steal anything. The following day, they located the Phala Phala farm, is where they got the money of $580,000.
Mama, who are these suspects? Where are they coming from in terms of the farm? Where do you position them in the farm?
The second accused, Froliana, was an employee in the farm, but in a temporary base. She's the one who was familiar with the farm, and then it is alleged that he invited the other accused.
And do we know where they're from?
They're coming from Namibia, but they are citizens of South Africa. They are legally here in South Africa.
Okay, thank you. The charges again. Apologies to have to do this again. You're just live on NPA now. Just to run us through the charges and who position the accused here.
They are facing the 4 counts of charges. The first one is conspiracy to commit housebreaking with intent to steal and theft. And the second one is housebreaking with intent to steal and theft. The other one is housebreaking with intent to steal. The fourth one is money laundering, because they've taken the money of $580,000, and then the money was transferred and bought some cars and properties.
Okay, now they've officially been named 39-year-old Emanuela David, as well as 30-year-old Froliana Joseph, which we do understand has a child. But maybe place them on, did they work at the farm? Who are they? We understand they're Namibian nationals.
Floriana was the worker in the farm, but in the temporary base. And then the Emanuela was not familiar with the farm. It is alleged that he was invited by accused number 2.
May we understand?
Thank you so much. We know that these 2 accused are the Namibian nationals. So please take us through whether they are in the country legally or they are here illegally.
They are here legally. They've got the citizenship of South Africa.
And we understand one of them is currently breastfeeding. What is that that they were asking court to do, and is it possible to do it?
Yeah, the court ruled that the mother will be given her child to breastfeed the child 3 times per day. That was the order from the court.
The NPA, I beg your pardon, the Hawks have already suggested that one other suspect is a fugitive currently. Can you give us any indication of possible arrest? How many more are you expecting, and how soon can you apprehend them?
At this stage, we can't divulge that information. The investigation is still proceeding. Maybe on Friday we must have something.
Okay, but no indication of further arrest? Maybe just clarity for the viewers.
Yes, we are working on that, but we can't divulge how many are there.
All right. Thank you very much. May that, so of course, Poli, what's taking place there is just our colleagues getting a chance to have a chat with NPA, but what has come out at this point is that one of the suspects is currently a mother with a child, and because of that, they have asked court to endorse that one can actually breastfeed whilst being held. We understand that they are going to remain behind bars for now until they come back, which will happen on Friday for bail application. Accused number one currently does not have a representative, so they hope by that time that accused number one will have a representative. And of course, we understand from the Hawks that they are expecting that more arrest is going to take place, and NPA is also just saying to that, reiterating that they are thinking that perhaps by Friday there could be more arrests, but at this point they cannot divulge how many people can be arrested.
All right, Nqobile Madlala, thank you very much, putting us in the picture there, and quite clear indeed. The NPA also adding that these individuals are of Namibian origin, but they are in South Africa legally, and in fact they are South African citizens. And it's important to also note the amounts. We have been saying throughout the morning that this was an undisclosed amount. Now, officially in court documents, $580,000. That equates to a huge sum of millions in rand terms. That is the amount that we are told was involved here. So we are going to have to wait for Friday when the next court appearance does start, because